always fun to sail out of the marina. You got to nail that first tack, otherwise you are going to cause some damage. But it's a good way to get the adrenaline started, start the day. It's going to be great. The wind is up. I'm almost debating on putting on my foul weather pants because it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly. The wind is nice though. It feels really good. My boat's fast. She's empty. I just scrubbed the bottom this morning. So I'm a little tired. I should probably get something to eat. And we still have about 10 minutes before the start. So I've got time. It looks like probably we're going to be doing course A for the first race, and that is going to be up to 3, which is up there, that way, and then down to X, which is our leeward buoy right down over here, and back to the finish line. Start finish line is set up right now currently between 19 and Larry's boat. Larry and Tom are the race committee. They're all set up ready to go. They're smooth. My main competition. He's faster than I am upwind. I might be a little faster than him downwind with my spinnaker. I don't know. And Olsen 30 rounds the mark already. It's the battle of the holders around the mark. And there's Tim right behind me. Here we are neck and neck on the downwind run. And unfortunately, my traveler just barfed out a bunch of bearings. That's not good, so I don't think I'm gonna really use that. Oh, Tim's gonna slip past me here. Well, he snuck past me, but I might be gaining him on this little higher point of sail. Still have to get around 19. The holders are battling it out. Epic match racing on their run. And Richard's just coming around the mark. Boat's fast. There's Tim across the finish line. Well, that is the end of race 1. It was a great race. Man, we had Tim and I neck to neck the whole race. He was ahead of me, he was behind me, he was ahead of me, he was behind me. Back and forth, back and forth. It's so cool to have boats that are very similar speed, and then one technical mistake, lose your whole boat length. Then we had a nice match racing battle between Mario on the holder Yellow Banana and Ken on the other holder, Orange Stripe. I don't know what it's called. I'll have to find out what the name of her is. And they duked it out all the way up too. Mario just squeaked ahead at the beginning, but Ken was in the lead for a while there. Rich was just about to finish, and of course the Olsen 30 Mike Love crashed through and made a beautiful, beautiful race. He had a nice downwind run and won by far, definitely first place. So let's think about what we did. We had let me show you. So here's our race. We went up, tacked, had to make 1-2 tacks to get around 19. I thought that was pretty good actually for how the current's going. And then bang around, we had this nice long run. This is where I jibed right here and got onto a starboard tack to make it around the point. That worked out pretty well. It felt a little slow right down at the bottom. And then after that, get around the mark, quick tack, and straight to the finish line. That's race 1. This is not what you want to see 2 minutes before the start. 1 minute before the start. Ah, what am I gonna do? Here we all are, right at the windward mark. Olsen 30s are on first. Then Mario and Smooth. We'll see if Smooth will have to give me some room. He's got to overlap, or I've got to overlap with him. It's gonna be close. All right. Oh, I think I really lucked out with this wind shift. I stayed on the windward side of the course, and man, I'm on this perfect beam reach straight back to the mark. Awesome. What's not awesome is my traveler blew out all the bearings on the last race, and so it was frozen. I couldn't move it. And then first tack, or tack before the start, my whole traveler car looks like it broke broke in half. So I've lashed it down to a pad eye. Let me show you. I lashed it down to a pad eye here, and I've just got it tied in to the main block for the main sheet. But look at that traveler just shattered right in half. That can't be good. So, looks like you get to buy a new traveler or figure out some sort of traveler. I'm a total idiot. I did not see that they had changed the course right before the start because I was busy wrestling with my traveler and crying about it on camera. Woohoo! That they changed the course and we're racing course B, which means we have to go down to 2. I was on such a beautiful run down to the mark, and I got literally right at 19, and I saw the course sign was B, and I was like, oh, stupid. So I sheeted in, got around 19, went around the committee boat, headed to 2. Luckily, I had such a fast run, I'm not super far behind them. Tim just rounded 2, and the holder's right there, and Richard's right behind me. So, we'll see how it goes. Whew, dang. Got around 2. Now we're headed to the windward mark. Woo! Just made it. My Jimmy rig here seems to actually be working. I mean, obviously I have no traveler control, but at least I can still sheet in, and my main is centered, so that's a plus. And that pad eye is strong. It's got a big backing plate, so I think it'll be all right. It won't rip out. Glad I put that in. That's a perfect fix for a bad, crappy scenario. But here we are. We're on a nice close haul course for the leeward mark. We should be able to bang a tack and head to the finish. Yoo-hoo! It's always good to like have your boat nice and balanced, lock the helm, and just drives. Perfect. Woohoo! Here's our day. Maybe I should probably pay attention to what the course is next time, huh? Woohoo! There's Richard's finish. Start, 3 boats right next to each other. Well, it was going to be a fast race, and now the sun starts to peek out, and the wind is gone. Oh, man. Mario's going with the spinnaker. Tempting. Very tempting. I wonder if my drifter counts as a spinnaker. It's not really a spinnaker, it's really a jib. It's like a 165 jib. I don't know. Yahoo! Richard rounds the mark ahead of me. But everybody's right close. Smooth. 2 holders. Like love. Here we are on our first downwind run, headed down to 2. Richard is right next to me. The rest of the fleet's in front of me. And this is going to be a long course. I guess Richard says that 165% jib is not legal otherwise it would count as a spinnaker. So my drifter, my maximizer is, I think, a 165, and so I can't put that up. Dang. It's all right. The wind's popped back up again, and we're moving right along at 4 knots against the current, so that's really not so bad. There was a spot there, though, right at the mark where everybody just stopped and just waited, and Richard totally caught up to everybody. He ran this like puff line of the wind, and he was just in it. Everybody else was dead. And he's like, "Thanks for waiting for me, boys." Oh, it's perfect. So good.